prenuptial agreement will replace in the LGBT community, once we have the law passed, the domestic partnership agreement. The domestic partnership agreement is something that's commonly used now between parties of the same sex who are living together, and we need something to set forth their respective rights and obligations upon death or breakup of the relationship. A prenuptial agreement, if parties decide to get married, would then set forth certain rights and obligations of each party. It would set forth terms upon what would happen to do property and assets acquired during the marriage, as well as liabilities incurred during the marriage upon death or upon the divorce of the parties. The parties can also address what is deemed to be marital assets, such as income. So there's a number of reasons why parties, whether it's a same-sex couple or a heterosexual couple, will want to use a prenuptial agreement, and that is primarily to protect their respective property. They may want to decide that they want to provide for family members, whether it's children, brothers, sisters, other family members. They may want certain assets to go to a person. They also may want the provisions for alimony set forth. For example, if you have one party to the marriage who is earning X number of dollars and the other party is relying on that party's income for their primary means of support, what happens in the event of a divorce? You put in provisions that set forth that there's going to be a specific amount of alimony paid depending upon the length of the marriage. That is something that is very common in prenuptial agreements we do for heterosexual couples. So we may have a couple that's married for 5 years, and there's a sum certain paid upon divorce as a fixed amount of alimony. We may have a situation where somebody's married for 20 years, and we have a situation where there's a different amount paid. So there's various schedules that will be included in the context of an agreement. What happens upon the death? What happens to the marital residence? Does one party get to stay in the home for a period of time if the home is owned jointly by the parties? So there's a number of factors as to why a prenuptial agreement is signed and why a prenuptial agreement is necessary in terms of protecting family members and the other party to an agreement.